What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a couple of nice duels for you guys to check out. The first one is going to be a match that features Dragunity facing off against heroes. And I don't really want to say that this is like Destiny Hero or Vision Hero. I mean, this is basically just Edo Phoenix heroes, like an Aster Phoenix deck, because he's running both of them combined into one deck. We know Vision Heroes are getting more support, and you know, it's not quite as bad as I thought. Although he's going to get a lot of cards in this duel, so maybe that kind of skews my judgment. Anyways, let's see what Dragunity can do. Dragunity can pop off whether they have Needle Fiber or not. We just obviously need the Dragunity Link Monster. I do wonder if we'll ever see Dragunities be able to do some of these turns in the TCG, because this card right here, Barcha, is super powerful because it can put your Dragunity monsters, like it can equip as many Dragunities as you want essentially from your graveyard to the field, and then you can obviously summon these Dragunity monsters, so that's pretty good. The question is, like, are we going to have Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon by the time that, you know, we get the Dragunity Link monster? Because I just feel like it might ultimately end up getting banned. So like the Guard Dragon plays you see here, maybe they won't be possible in the TCG by the time we get this. So he's going to continue going where you would usually see Hot Red Dragon Archery and Abyss. He's not going for that, but he is going to end with some stun monsters. You see Borreload Savage Dragon and Saryuja, just one of the best Dragon Link monsters ever created. He probably will get another 8 on field and then go into, you know, more negation, maybe Titanic Galaxy, Hope Harbinger, something like that. And then, you know, there's also the option, by the way, this card, Barcha, dude, that's just so, that's so disgusting, man. I swear Dragunity are just like Infernity. They're only limited by the amount of monster zones they have to work with. Keep in mind, he equipped it for the Barcha in every single one of these, whether it be the Kus or, whether it be the Kus or the Phalanx can all just summon themselves. But anyways, he might go for the Erratic Link monster as well. That just kind of makes sense. Another disruption. Give up to Saryuja, but it's fine because you're really not looking for damage. It's turn 0. You're looking for essentially negations. Econ number 1, Econ number 2, and oh baby, a triple. Econ number 3. Solid Soldier is going to be used. He is going to try to bounce that with the Erratic Link monster, and I wonder if maybe he should have just used Borreload Savage Dragon on that, but I mean, I guess it'll be used a little, it'll be used on something. Anyways, I believe he's going to try to activate the Ferris. By the way, Amorphous Goliath hit the field. Ferris is going to be negated, fair enough. And he is going to just try to attack into the copy of Goliath. And I think his opponent's like, yo, I'm just baiting you, bro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make you, I'm going to force you to attack my Titanic Galaxy, and then you're just going to lose out. But who's getting baited here? Because he's got the Honest Neos that can crank this guy up to 3,500 attacks. So is he really getting baited at all? The answer ultimately is yes, because he has the Cataclysm. He's going to use that. It's basically Icarus attack for Dragon. So yeah, he is ultimately getting baited. Now, the good thing is, since he happened to pitch the Destiny Hero draw guy, he does not lose the duel right here, because I was like, yo, your field's open, bro. I think you're going to die. His opponent also drew a completely dead card, which was Terraforming, not useful because he already has Dragon's Ravine on the field, and that actually takes an attack, and he doesn't end up losing the duel. If he did not summon that draw guy and it wasn't sent to the graveyard, he 100% loses the duel right there. So that was actually kind of lucky. He's going to go for a Solid Soldier again. This time his opponent's not even messing around. He's just going to go ahead and use Borreload Savage Dragon. However, we know that he has the Ferris in his hand from the last turn. He is going to go ahead and summon that. Now he's going to equip, he's going to launch one of his heroes on the field, and he's going to go ahead and he's going to summon off the Vision Hero Increase. That means he's probably going to go for Vision Hero Vion, which obviously can just rack up advantage. It can drop Shadow Mist into the graveyard. He can also get a Polymerization, and this is where the comeback is. You guys can see he's got Destiny Hero Plasma in his hand. It's a special summon. Turn off all your monsters. This means that Borreload Savage Dragon can no longer hold anything equipped to it, and not just that, but then he goes in the Vision Hero Trinity. This is like my favorite just kind of derp card, man. You make this 5,000 attack, it can just wreck all your opponent's monsters, and just like that, my man went from what, 8,000 life points to 0 incredibly quickly in the span of about a half second or so. So he ends up with the comeback and winning that duel. Second duel is going to be True Draco versus Felgrand Galaxy, which it's an interesting take. I mean, I guess Felgrand and Galaxy, a lot of level 8, so you know those can kind of work in conjunction. Anyways, Number 90 would probably be my first turn play. I still love that card. I think it's fantastic. He is going to go ahead and get himself a Galaxy Soldier to his hand from his deck. I think his opponent just trolled here. Maybe he didn't read the card or just doesn't know about number 90, because he tries to pop it with Apocalypse. Problem is, as long as this guy has a Galaxy monster, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. And it has 2 of them. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't know why you would try to do that. Don't try to pop this guy. You're supposed to like spin it or something like that. Keep in mind it does have monster negation as well, but he's still in a really good position. You can see how many cards he has to his name. I'm not a big fan of Draco with an extra deck. I don't really feel like you get that much more. I mean, the Monarchs Erupt. I'm forgetting the name. Monarchs Erupt is like one of the best cards. He is going to rank up, and he's going to try to pop a card, fair enough, with his Galaxy Full Armor Photon Dragon. Summon Limit does lock him down. He's going to attack, and it looks like he's doing damage, but not really, because he has the True King's Return that can absorb an attack, and he just does 1800. Almost seems like the True Draco guy has too many cards, but he doesn't really have any monsters, so he kind of needs to get digging for some monsters. So let's see if he can actually dig himself a monster. No, he's not even going to try. He's just going to go True King's Return and then pass. This is not looking good. He's going to pop that copy of Summon Limit. Now he ranks up again. I think this is Galaxy Eye Cypher Blade Dragon. Yep, this is the Cypher Blade Dragon. This is the bigger guy. He's going to try to pop another card. Unfortunately, he did end up taking down the Apocalypse, so Cypher Dragon is not here to stay very long. He is going to go ahead and give up his Felgrand, or his Dragon Knight of Creation, to summon Felgrand. This means that Ignis Heat probably going to be banished, and it is. This means Draco player actually, I think, doesn't have any cards or any monsters in his graveyard. Art Brave Dragon's going to activate and summon the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Card of Demise for Waking the Dragons. A lot of dragons in this duel, even though it's a trap card. He is going to summon Ignis Heat, pops his opponent's face down Bluff, which was a trade-in. Gets himself, oh no, I thought he was going to take the other summon limit, but instead he actually just takes Manhunt, or excuse me, Crackdown, and I guess he's just going to call it a day. He's going to go for Felgrand so that he cannot be targeted by the Manhunt, or that it will fizzle, as you guys will see right here. He will get his attack through, although I guess he could just revive with True King's Return, and I think he's actually going to give up some of his monsters for the copy of Art Brave Dragon, which banishes all face-up, or it sends all face-up cards on the field. I think it banishes them. It banishes them all face-up spells and traps your opponent controls. He's going to go ahead and I think he top decked the copy of Terraforming, but he loses his only monster in the graveyard because he summons Felgrand back, and that's just going to banish the copy of Ignis. See, let's see if he can finally get going. He's got that copy of Dynamite Knuckle. Does not attack. I thought maybe he might attack into the copy of Art Brave Dragon. He's going to go into the Soul Flare Dragon. Will he use the effect? Nope. Looks like he wants to go back into a rank gate, the Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, negating everything. Interesting that the monsters you negate do not turn back on. Now he's going to go for the new Galaxy Eyes Link monster. This is the Galaxy Satellite Dragon. If this thing can live through his opponent's turn, he will get to basically stack his deck, but I don't think it's actually going to. I think it's going to not even matter, because he's going to go for Art Brave Dragon off of the copy of Back to the Front, and he's going to banish all of those spells and traps again. I think they're all going bye-bye, and his opponent's like, all right, well, I can't win at this point. I mean, maybe he could have attacked into this, but how do you go through that many cards with True Draco, and you can never actually, like, mount your opponent? That seems impossible, right? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed those duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.